Thank you all for joining me. If you're new, welcome to the family. Hit that sub button for me. It's free. Why not? Do it. Today is rainy, it's cloudy, it's gloomy, it's low pressure, it's wet. You know, you get the deal, right? Sometimes the fishing is better in these conditions, sometimes not. We're just gonna have to go and find out. We're going to a hand launch. Dude, this guy's trying to kill me here. I'm doing like big boy things right now, you know, adult errands. I'm going to the post office real quick, gonna drop some mail there, then we'll head to the lake. But I've got the kayak up top, we're ready to rock. We've got 3 rods, 2 spinning, a medium light, a medium, and then 1 Baitcaster, a medium heavy. So we're gonna go mostly finesse, spinning gear today, throw some custom jerk baits, see if we can't get on a soft plastic bite. Kitech Shad Impact is definitely coming into play today because I love that thing and it works all year. So we'll see what happens, guys, and I'll talk to you more at the water. And it's just us, baby. Time to fish it up, guys. Sir, would you mind doing me a huge favor? Would you pull me in or just like push me? Thanks, man. In the summer, I don't really care. I'll just get in. Yeah. But right now, I'm like not trying to swim. Thank you, man. Okay. Appreciate it. It's heavier than it looks, right? Yeah. I would say just about a perfect day to go fishing. All right, so just for the hell of it, we're gonna start out with this big bite baits. It's like a drop shot minnow type deal. It's what I had tied on from my Deep Creek trip. And it's not totally ruined yet, so I figure let's start with what we've got. Try to make something happen. And the grass looks like it's really come in since I've been here last, which was like a month ago, so it's doing what it should. It's growing. But it's been a bad year overall for grass. I've said this many times in my videos this year, it's just been a bad year for aquatic vegetation, man. So hopefully things are good now out deeper and there's some thick stuff out there where these fish are hanging out. Shouldn't be too difficult figuring out what they're doing today. We just need to find where they are. That's always the game at this lake. You know, you can find fish, you can usually get into them, but if you're not around the fish, you're out of luck. Just slow and methodical. I'm using this on a slider head, like an 1/8 ounce slider, so it's super light. There it is. He might break me. I have my drag super tight. But he's a little guy. A lot of fun on the medium light though. He whacked that one on the pop. First fish for the Warrior Gang today. On a little big bite baits minnow that I talked about just a second ago. First cast with it. And there you go. Get bigger. Good stuff. Right on the edge of that grass. I could feel it coming out. And as soon as it came out of that last stalk of healthy grass, out there in a little bit deeper water, she popped it. This thing looks like a little anchovy, like a little snack for them. So there's no reason why they shouldn't hit this moving on down the shoreline, but we'll see. So I've been changing my techniques. You know, I've been going from, I spent the midsummer on bigger baits, and then now towards the beginning of fall, I'm beginning to go towards my finesse, my super small presentations, 3-inch, 4-inch, little finesse swim baits. We're gonna be doing a lot of that today. And it's worked out. You know, the fish are responding, but it's more of a numbers thing when you go smaller, from what in my experience. You're not gonna get that quality all the time, like you would with a bigger size profile bait, but you're gonna stay on fish. And that's kind of what I've needed lately, is just to stay confident. So catching fish is key to that, obviously. But now today, I think we're gonna mix it up and we're gonna try to go with some moving baits, those custom jerk baits I talked about, and really diversify how we hit the water. All right, so I switched up to this Smalley Beaver 3.5. It's a very small profile bait, watermelon red. Basically the little brother of the Sweet Beaver. That's a 4.2-inch bait. Might just work. not feeling the grass that I should, which means we're going to be able to utilize those jerk. Oh, there you are. So they are hitting it on the pop, which means, oh, when he came off. Damn. So they're hitting it on the pop, man. They're really like, okay, so we're getting clues early. Now it's up to us not to screw it up. So they're hitting it on the pop on the edge of this grass. Okay, that's kind of typical. But then again, it's not, because, you know, like, I don't know, 75% of the time I feel like they just hit that thing when it's doing nothing. And then he whacked. Both of those fish clearly hit it after it deflected off some grass, or after I really gave it a nice solid pop. Noted. It's a bass. Like 2 pounds. Yeah, it's a rare occurrence. Alright, there's some kids up on the shoreline fishing right now, and I can see them using like some pink bait, some like yellow, bright yellow, and we're gonna get them on the right track here. So let's go up there and help them out. I just caught a nice 2-pound fish in front of them. They went crazy, so I think this will be a nice thing to do, and we'll see. Yeah, that's mine. I think they stopped renting at Labor Day. So I was gonna come give them a couple baits if you're okay with it. Those are probably bluegill that you guys are seeing. You've got the right idea, buddy. You know, you've got a brush hog. That's a good bait. I've caught a lot of big fish here on that bait you got on. I'd say right now, the only problem is we've had such a big weather change. So.
Nice pants.
Thanks, man. Gotta blend in, right?
Are you on Fish Brain?
No, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Water Warrior Fishing. Water Warrior Fishing. All right, guys, so let me give you...
No, Micah. You're not paying attention.
Let me give you a couple of these.
Here, you work on this one. Okay,
Do you know how to hook those?
Texas rig.
I think
Mom knows. Mom knows you got to T-rig that. That's right.
Wait till I use
See, Mom's schooling you here, bud.
Fish Brain, so that because it's so weedy.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
don't want this getting caught in the weeds.
That's right.
All right, do you know how
Mom knows best.
Yeah, I can try.
And then all right, let me give you actually, this is going to be the solution to all of your headaches, because
Micah, take a look.
that is technically a Texas rig is anything with a weight and then the bait, you know, and usually the Texas rig slides up and down the line, so that's technically not a Texas rig.
Okay.
That's called a shaky head. If you use this and you buy, you know, a bunch of those, maybe ask Mom for your birthday or something, because they're a little
Who's having a birthday in 2 weeks?
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. It's meant to be.
So
This is called a slider head. I don't know if you'll remember that. Slider Pro heads.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
That is the best shaky head thing you can ever use, and you can put everything on it.
I've definitely seen your YouTube show before.
Very good, man. All right.
It's empty here today. Is that because of the weather?
Yep. Thank goodness. All summer I deal with
A lot of people.
So when that slides through all the weeds, if there's a big bass waiting, he can eat it and it pops off the hook and he gets hooked. All right, and last thing before I go, I'll show Mom the,
Oh yeah.
I'll show you the painted lures.
Oh, look, you worked hard on that.
That's painted?
Yep.
Thanks.
You see that?
Oh, those are fancy.
Yeah, they are.
So they have weights inside.
Yep. These guys catch fish. Like, they catch fish. You're gonna cast that out all the way, and then you're gonna watch your line and you'll see it sinking. And once that line stops sinking, then you just start working it. And what you do is 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. No, I just got out, buddy. I'm gonna go catch me a big one.
Thank you so much.
You guys are very welcome. It was nice to meet you. David.
Thank you,
David. Anytime. We've done our kind deed for the day. Now it's time to catch. All right, time to hit them with the custom sauce, baby. Look at that thing. I love this color. I really, really like that color a lot. Beautiful. Oh shit. Dude, Mom's got him. Mom caught a fish on what I gave her. Yeah, that's why you do it right there, warriors. That is why you do it right there. She literally just caught probably her first bass on what I gave her, and that's beautiful, man. Makes me feel good. Try a little chatterbait combo on the new Piscifun Torrent rod. Oh yeah, this chatterbait is ridiculous looking. You got that Kitech Easy Shiner on the back, 4-inch. Whoo-hoo. There's fish up shallow, they're done for. Bring it on, baby. There he is. There he is. I knew that was coming, man. I knew that was coming. You're not that big. You're not that big, but he wanted it, man. Freaking wanted it. You see that? Piscifun Torrent. Chatterbait combo with the Kitech Easy Shiner. Just being diverse. Fishing it on soft plastics. Moving baits. And we just started the day, really. Beautiful. See if we can't do that again. That was mean, dude. Fish hit it like a train. So there should be a lot more grass here than there actually is. As I've said, it's not a good year for it. Whatever the reasons, probably a lot of rain, I'd assume. Washed out all the good roots and filled them with bad sediment, and that doesn't allow the light to penetrate, which allows that grass to grow as high as it can go. That's my assumption, but I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I'm not an agriculturist. I don't know. I'm just a fisherman, dude. But if they don't hit this warning shot, the yum warning shot, then we're gonna switch up, because they were keyed in on that smallie beaver. And when they're keyed in on something and then you switch up, even if what you switch to is very similar, sometimes they're just that particular, so you gotta go back. The rain's picking up again. There you go. Oh, did you come off? So, just when I was gonna switch it up, this little guy said, "Yo, yay! You need a protein shaker too, my guy." Now, are they concentrated here is the question. Another hit on a pop, another reaction bite. He hit that, ran for deep water, just like a bigger fish would, and hopefully there's a bigger one out here. I've been using a variety of soft plastics so far today, but we're gonna go to the one I trust the most in times of need. That's the Yum Dinger and the Shad Impact by Kitech. Those two baits, they gotta be on the boat. Yeah, we've gone like a good hour with no bite. I'm on the Kitech Shad Impact right now on the medium light Daiwa Airdex spinning rod, Piscifun Venom 1000 reel, some 12-pound braid to 8-pound fluorocarbon, super Japanese style. Oh, you just hit something. There he is. You're done, guy. I got you. Persistence pays, folks. Belief in what you're doing. Look, there's a serious fray just above that. And before he bit, I hit some sort of branch or something hard, right? And because I know this spot so well, I knew that that's like... And they're usually on it. That right there will ruin your day if I were to hook into a nice big fish next cast or something and I didn't replace this line, then we would have a big issue. So what had happened is I came across that as soon as I bumped it, he whacked it and then he missed. So I popped it one more time, threw it back, and he was right there, and I saw that line just jet off. So another reaction type thing, and hopefully we can keep on it. All right, next up we're gonna try this. This is actually a tube jig head, right? But I think it's the perfect cylindrical formation, that head, to make this thing run straight with no problems. That's typically the issue I have when I venture into trying new jig heads for swim baits, is that the action from the bait or the jig head or vice versa will offset one another. So sometimes the jig head is just off, and then it causes the bait to run weird, and sometimes the bait is too bulky for the jig head and causes the same phenomenon. So you just have to buy jig heads, try them out, have a solid understanding of aerodynamics, I guess, or physics. Experience, that's all. All right, so we're gonna go through the head here, the belly facing out. You're gonna run it up without damaging the body as good as you can. And you're gonna put that hook out just as far down as you can. Out right there so it runs straight up. Good enough. Oh, you son of a bitch. No! I made a little change, came up shallower, and we got robbed. There he is. Oh, that's a nicer one. Don't. Oh, that's a nice fish. Is he gonna get tired or not? That's incredible. Super strong fish. Super strong. I mean, oh, come here. Come here. Oh man, he is dogging me. Last thing I want to do is rush him. He's like, Dad, end of summer. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's a pig. Nice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at how he ate it. He wasn't going anywhere. That is freaking awesome sauce. And you hit that on the fall too. Get another look at the champion, the Kitech money, every time. She's off. Persistence, perseverance, belief. You know, quite a bit of experience as well, but a lot went into that fish. All right, Warrior Gang, I'm gonna do a quick outro. Thank you all for joining me again for another video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was nothing special, you know, but we did get a nice stud to finish off the day in the last like hour or two of our fishing. We caught that fish on a Kitech Easy Shiner, 4-inch bait. It was electric shad color, really natural shad pattern, just to duplicate whatever bait fish are in here. There's no shad, but there are a lot of little nondescript minnows that I have no idea what they're called, and that's what I was trying to mimic, and that Easy Shiner does it really well. So does the Shad Impact, which also caught us a few fish, although they were a lot smaller, and that's typical for that bait. Like I said earlier, it's a numbers and confidence bait, but definitely not, I mean, overall, a quality fish bait. I haven't really run into big fish with that. But anyway, that was the deal today. It was a combination of that. I caught one on a chatterbait as well with an Easy Shiner as the trailer. But the highlight of the day was really me talking to those kids and the mom and showing them, you know, what I knew about fishing and giving them a little bit of help. And it led that mother to one of her, it sounds like one of her few fish in her lifetime. I mean, she was super excited. She had a little bit of knowledge on fishing, but I don't think she was any veteran or anything like that. And it was really cool to roll up and just help the kids out. You know, hopefully they caught something when I went around the corner. But mom got one. Good for you. If she happens to find this channel and the kids, shout out to you guys, and stick with fishing. It'll be the best thing you do in your life. I'm out.